Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to the channel and thank you so much for taking your own time out to check out this video. This is my first time using this kind of lapel mic here, so I'm hoping it sounds okay. I'm hoping the audio quality might be a little bit okay as I'm recording this review in my car, as I've just gotten out of the cinema and I've just seen John Wick Chapter 4. So yeah, this movie I was very excited to see. I've heard a lot of my YouTube peers kind of take on the movie, saying that they all really enjoyed it. Pretty much came out and having a great time. The last three John Wick movies I've really enjoyed. My personal favourite is the first movie. I don't think any of these sequels can kind of like top that just first movie with just this simplistic plot and how it plays out. But these ones following this certainly have more action and kind of like up the stakes a little bit as well. So directing here is Chad Stahelski, who has previously done the other John Wick movies, and we've got a star-studded cast such as Keanu Reeves, Ian McShane, Bill Skarsgård, Lawrence Fishburne, Lance Reddick, and so many others. So the plot of the movie focuses on John Wick, who wants to fight for his freedom. However, we've got a brand new villain this time played by Bill Skarsgård, and John Wick must defeat him in order to gain his freedom. So going straight out of the cinema and giving you my kind of raw thoughts on this movie, I'm going to say that I had a really good time with this one. The action is absolutely tremendous. It is possibly the best action movie I've ever seen, or at least the best action ever seen in a movie for me personally. It's just really high octane, great energy, great music used by Tyler Bates throughout the set pieces, and the choreography and stunts here are absolutely insane. The stuntmen, honestly, how they put their bodies on the line for each and every installment and kind of just do more insane action set pieces is truly sensational, and I really got to give the biggest shout out to them, because they're the ones that are selling what we're seeing on screen and making it look so awesome. Really, I can't honestly praise them enough. Everyone gives a great performance here. Also, Donnie Yen is a very welcome addition to the franchise, and it was great to see him in the movie as a character called Kane. Of course, Donnie Yen is a seasoned veteran at this point, so you're bound to know that he's going to bring a great performance, and he certainly does that as well. But everyone else does as well. I do also just want to add in here very quickly, rest in peace to Lance Reddick, who died before the movie released, I believe. The cinematography is absolutely beautiful to look at and is truly sensational of wherever the movie is focused, because this is focused in several different countries, and whichever country it is focused on, they certainly utilize what they have and really just present that country or the places that's being visited in such a beautiful way. The fact of just beautiful shots, so many shots you can use here as like a wallpaper for your phone or a computer. It's just truly beautiful to look at. And you know, there was times where I was kind of like on the edge of my seats, kind of like this for the characters, or just like really enveloped and engrossed in the screen. I didn't want to take my eyes off the action with just what we were presented. It is honestly just absolutely crazy. Some of the stuff that they have done here is just truly, I'm just like, wow, what like an imaginative set piece that was, or sequence, or what is being developed. I'm just like, wow. The beautiful thing about the John Wick movies, and especially this one added, is the fact that they don't cut away from the action. The choreography done so well, the cameras just sat still, play still, while all these actors and actresses are just throwing their bodies around. It's just crazy, and I can only admire the movie so much for doing that. This is truly just a fantastic high energy based movie. I do have a couple of negatives. Now, a lot of people might say about the runtime, if that's needed or not really needed. 2 hours and 47 minutes, I believe this clocks in at. I will say, I think for about 99%, I'd say the runtime was needed, because there's a lot going on here. There's a lot more in terms of developing the story and how we get from this point to this point to this point to this point. So I think it is needed. I would say I would definitely maybe shave off about 5-10 minutes here though. I think that could have generally just helped, because there is some shots here I just think that really isn't needed or not really focused on too much, and the movie doesn't really give you that time to just kind of like to breathe and calm down really a little bit, because something's always happening, whether it is a story or like a set piece. So I think the runtime could have been cut. I would say my biggest negative, if I've got anything, is kind of the ending, and it's going to be really tough to talk about without going into a spoiler territory here, which I'm not going to do. I would say that how the movie wraps up, for me personally, I wasn't a huge fan. I was hoping for something a little bit different, if I'm going to be completely transparent with you. I can't say much more than that, guys. I really can't. I'm going to say to you, once you've seen the ending, comment below, let me know what you thought of it. However, I will mention to you guys, if you're going to check this movie out in the cinema or wait for streaming, there is a post-credit scene right at the end, not like a mid-credit one, just right at the end. There is a post-credit scene with something that is alluded to earlier in the movie. But besides that, I definitely recommend John Wick Chapter 4. This is just a very good time at the movies. A great action movie, I must add also, and just really one that I think needs to be seen on the big screen. So my overall score for John Wick Chapter 4 is... So have you seen this movie? Are you yet to see it? Are you going to check it out in cinemas? Are you going to wait for streaming? I'll leave any and all comments down below so we can continue the discussion down there. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel by clicking the red button down below so I can see you again on a future video. I do have a Patreon. There is a couple of levels that you can select starting from £2 per month. They include a host of bunch of different perks, early access to videos. You can even request movies for me to watch and review on Patreon exclusive or onto my YouTube channel, and you get so much more perks. So the link to my Patreon is down below in the description box. Go check it out, and I want to give a big massive thank you to all my awesome Patreons on level 1 or 2 for supporting the channel. It really means a lot, and they all have YouTube channels, so please go show them some support. And until the next time that I see you, I'll be seeing you later.